Welcome to Historical Highway, where we journey through the corridors of time to uncover the secrets of the past. Today's expedition leads us into the mystical and enigmatic world of Yahweh, the biblical deity whose influence spans millennia. But is there more to Yahweh than meets the eye? Could connections to ancient mythologies, like those of the Anunnaki, cast new light on this divine figure? Let's delve deep into history and unearth the truths hidden within the sands of time. Our story begins in the cradle of civilization, the ancient Near East, where the concept of deity was not just about worship, but about understanding our universe and our place within it. Yahweh, a name deeply entrenched in the religious texts of Abraham's descendants, serves as a beacon through which we can explore how divine perceptions have evolved. This name, Yahweh, isn't merely a label. It's a key to unlocking the transformation of divine identity across ages and civilizations. Imagine, if you will, a world where gods walk among humans, where the lines between the divine and the mundane blur. This is the world where Yahweh emerges, not just as a solitary figure but as part of a larger narrative that includes the Anunnaki, the revered deities of ancient Mesopotamia. These entities, central to the lore of the Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians, might just hold the key to understanding Yahweh's origins. Could Yahweh have originated from these ancient gods? Today, we embark on a quest to find that link. As we traverse through history, we find Yahweh's fingerprints in various archaeological and textual evidence, suggesting a far more complex origin story than previously thought. The Moabite stone, the ancient city of Soleb, and the references to the Shasu of Yahweh all paint a picture of a deity whose worship predates the biblical narratives and spans different cultures and regions. Continuing our exploration, we delve into the possibility that Yahweh was initially a minor god within the Canaanite pantheon, later adopted by the nomadic Shasu. This theory is supported by evidence linking Yahweh with natural elements and geographical landmarks, typical of deities worshipped by wandering tribes. As we analyze the linguistic roots of the name Yahweh, we uncover its possible meanings, from "he who brings into existence" to reflections of ancient commitments. This evolution of the name mirrors the transformation of Yahweh from a local tribal god to a singular omnipotent deity, who claims an unparalleled place in the monotheistic religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The journey of Yahweh's name, from a symbol of local tribal identity to a global assertion of divine supremacy, illustrates the dynamic and evolving nature of religious belief. It is a testament to the profound impact that names and their meanings have on the development of religious and cultural identities. As we continue to peel back the layers of Yahweh's story, we venture into a deeper exploration of the fascinating interplay between Yahweh and the broader cultural and religious landscapes of the ancient Near East. This journey brings us face to face with the broader context of religious syncretism, where different religious traditions blend and influence each other over time. Yahweh's story is not isolated. It is part of a tapestry woven with threads of countless deities and mythologies, each contributing to the rich mosaic of historical spirituality. Delving into the historical texts and archaeological discoveries, we encounter the Amarna letters, written in cuneiform during the 14th century BCE. These ancient correspondences between Egyptian rulers and their Canaanite vassals provide glimpses of a region teeming with divine names and attributes, among them Yahweh, whose presence becomes more pronounced as the political landscapes shift. The complexity of these documents suggests that Yahweh's role and recognition might have been influenced significantly by the political dynamics and intercultural exchanges of the time. Turning our gaze to the tumultuous period of the Babylonian exile, we find another pivotal chapter in the development of Yahweh's character. As the Israelites were uprooted from their homeland and held captive in Babylon, their beliefs were inevitably exposed to Babylonian religious ideas. Scholars suggest that this period was crucial for the Israelites in redefining and solidifying Yahweh's singularity in their religious consciousness, a transformation influenced by their confrontation with the Babylonian pantheon. Moreover, the syncretic fusion between Yahweh and other gods is evident in texts such as the Ugaritic tablets. These tablets, which date back to the 13th century BCE, describe a pantheon similar to the Canaanite one, where deities like El and Baal play significant roles. The attributes and stories associated with these gods often overlap with those later attributed to Yahweh, suggesting a gradual absorption and adaptation of characteristics, which likely helped Yahweh's devotees to consolidate his supremacy in their evolving monotheistic framework. This adaptation and evolution raise intriguing questions about the nature of divine worship and the mechanisms through which a deity's identity is negotiated among followers. Yahweh's eventual emergence as the sole God of the Israelites did not occur in a vacuum but was a result of continuous interaction with and differentiation from neighboring cultures and religions. Exploring these interactions brings us to the concept of henotheism, a belief system where multiple gods may exist, but one God is supreme. This concept might have been a transitional phase for the Israelites, as they moved from the polytheistic environment of the ancient Near East toward a more focused worship of Yahweh. This phase is crucial for understanding the shift towards monotheism, which was solidified in later texts and practices. As we consider these historical contexts, we must also ponder the implications of divine evolution. What does it mean for a deity like Yahweh to change over time? Does it reflect a shift in human understanding, or perhaps a deeper, more intrinsic evolution of divine nature itself? These questions are at the heart of our exploration, inviting us to reflect on the nature of belief and the dynamic relationship between the divine and its followers. In this intricate dance of history and belief, Yahweh's story is a powerful reminder of the fluidity of spiritual identities. It challenges us to think about how the gods of old influence our modern perceptions of the divine and spiritual authority. It compels us to consider how historical narratives and archaeological evidence can shed light on the complex pathways through which deities like Yahweh have shaped and been shaped by human civilization. As we conclude today's episode on Historical Highway, we leave you with a thought. The exploration of Yahweh's origins and his connections to other ancient deities is not just an academic pursuit. It is a journey into the heart of what it means to seek and understand the divine. Each discovery offers a piece of the puzzle, each story a reflection of our collective quest for meaning and identity. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration into the past. If you've enjoyed this journey through the realms of history and mythology, remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Join us next time on Historical Highway as we continue to explore the mysteries of history and the shadows of the past. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep traveling with us on the Historical Highway.